Empathy is a core part of the Duarte Method. It's a Venn diagram, 3 circles with where the Venn diagram overlaps right in the middle is empathy. So it's story, visuals, and delivery, and empathy overlaps right in the middle of everything that we do in our work and everything that we teach. And one of the reasons empathy is important is it comes from a place of a void in my own life because I was raised by a clinically narcissistic mother. And especially little girls need empathy modeled for them when they're really, really young. And narcissists are just completely lacking the empathy gene. And so I've had this lifelong quest to be other-centric, to be caring, to think about the way people function and take a walk in their shoes. And so every model that I make is an effort to make my own self more empathetic. So it's a model I can keep sustained in my own head so that when I meet people, I consider them first, I think about them first, I communicate from their perspective. And there's a lesser known piece of storytelling that's very effective. And that is when the protagonist or the hero in a story puts on the skin of their enemy. So I think one of the most prevalent recent versions of that is Avatar, right? Jake became blue. He put on what he thought was the skin of his enemy and realized they're not an enemy at all. And that's the power of empathy. When you put on the skin of someone else and you see the world through their eyes, you don't question their intent, you don't make assumptions, and you show up a different person. And so all of the empathy will always be the core of everything Duarte is, just because, number one, it's so important. And number two, I will continue until my last breath clawing at ways to give humanity models for empathy so that we can look at things from the skin of someone else.